Hold on. I got a story to tell y'all. Y'all want to hear it? Here it go. Hold on, though. Hold on, though. I'm going to type my name on the thing, man. Word. All about you. I got a story to tell y'all folks, though. For real. Sunday, though. Word. Real in the Ville 9, dog. Yeah, freeze that thought, dog. Hello. Yes. Hello. All about you. Hello. Yeah, boo. Hello, yes, dog. Alright, dogs. Let me pull up a seat. Sucker MC from the street. Got the heat. Alright, I got a story to tell y'all, folks. I don't like looking at my reflection and such. You wanna. Alright, so I'll pull up a seat. It's good. I want that seat, but I pull up this seat, dog. Cause it's quick, nothing but a squeaky seat. I got a story to tell y'all about, huh? Yeah, boo. I like faucet water. Growing up, in Panama City, Florida, back in like 1995 or 94-ish, right? Thing working? Can y'all hear me? So I'm from Florida, though, the middle town, Fort Walton Beach, Florida. And there's Pensacola and there's Panama City, right? So I went to Panama City, lived with my dad in the trailer park, but he in the military, he in the Air Force, not on base though, you know? Some military installation in Panama City. So it's a nice story. It might take some time, so, you know, whatever you do, you know. So we're in Panama City, Florida, and we got the serial rapist running around, 1995, right? And I'm like 20 or 19 or 20 years old, right? Almost turned 21 almost at the time. And I was with my dad and his girlfriend, right? We're watching like the Christmas special. And you know, you're watching your movie, you know, and the news commercial comes on. We got information about the Callaway Creeper. He's a rapist, serial rapist, creeps in your window and, like, you know, has an ordeal with you and everything in your home, you know. But I'm in a trailer park, and yeah. So these girls that used to babysit my dad's girlfriend, and she was dating her boyfriends down the trailer park down the block, and she was going home. She's getting her money, you know, getting her pay, and I kind of like friendly with her, and I smoked a cigarette. I was a smoker at the time. So hey, you know, this is a Callaway Creeper, and I was talking to her, and she kind of like insinuated for me to walk her home. So I walked her and her friend home. So we're walking, right, and I let her smoke a cigarette. Well, I shouldn't have done. She's not even 18. And these cops pull up and they ring the siren. Woo woo. So I dropped the cigarette, so I don't want to get messed up with the cigarette, you know, because, you know, I always call. Yeah, so I stomped out her cigarette, right, and I dropped it real good and I slimmed it. And I'm 20, she might be like 16 or 15 or so, you know. Yeah, right. So these cops walk up. They look like something out of like a Porky's movie. You seen Porky's 1, 2, and 3 or whatever? They had their hand. They had the toothpick. They had Panama City, Florida had the toothpick, right? The belt buckle. It's got them eating their lunch, you know. They walk up to me and they go, "Boy, step back, boy." They were into the girl, right? I'm like, you know, like, I don't know what's going on. I'm putting two together though. Looking back at it though, right? Word. But I got their names and their badges, but I didn't really get I wasn't thorough. I wasn't like on their names and badges, badge name and number and such, and rank and such. Panama City, Florida, right? 1995 or so. Around the time I met Oliver North. 1995, yeah, right, whatever, yeah. So, and they put her in the back of the police car, saying, we'll take her home from here from now, right? And I thought, at the time, I thought that was odd, right? And she's not even 18. So I went up to the cop to get his name and number. I wanted to thank him, like Mr. Jefferson, right, you know? Take another step, boy. I call that assault and battery on a police officer, and we have to take it down, right? I thought that was odd, so I went to walking back, and it's turning nighttime too, right? The sun was coming down, and it was a long walk too in Panama City, Florida. So, and they were following me, such. They were shining a light on me I was at the payphone when they shined a light on me in front of this law office, this financial building, such, right? So I got back to my trailer park, and I was upset, dog. You know, and I like the way I was treated too. I don't go out. I don't even go to clubs. I stay home. I stay home and get on the computer, dude. 1995, 6, 7 or so. Anyway, so I was mad, man. I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's 96. Around 96. Almost 2021. Yeah, you're right. It was 96. Homie. The second time I lived in Panama City. Yeah. After I met Oliver North. And my dad goes, you know their names and numbers and such? Yeah, I know. I know their names and numbers. I said, oh, cool, you know. Can you like tell me the name and number? Tell me about it. What's up? You know, I call the police mayor right now and I have it settle it. I'm like, get that. So my dad's in the like X-Files at the time, 1996, and Cheers and Coach and all them shows, you know. So we're sitting back. I forgot all about it, you know. One thing leads to another. Hang out with my dad's friend at the VFW, and we're watching the news, right? Because there's out there news, there's the X-Files coming on. Because there used to be an event back then. It used to be the thing to watch back then. And then breaking news come on, you know, like, oh, hours ago, a police guy got shot up checking his mailbox in front of his house with handguns, automatic hand weapons. They spiked him up as checking his mailbox. And they flashed his name and rank and his, you know, an officer. I was like, I'm looking at my dad, but I try to play it off like I didn't know who it was. And I let my dad, you know, my dad's like a nut freak. He likes peanuts, roasted peanuts and such. And you know, we're in a trailer park though. That's one story. And I try to put two and two together. I'm like, yeah. My dad said some shit like, you know, oh, he don't be checking the mail no more. But he didn't know that I knew that was that cop that pulled me over with that girl and such. There were two of them, right? The plot thickens, right? Automatic weapons, you know, classified round sound, whatever. You know, whatever. Just still looking, but it's cold, man. Whatever. So, you know, I turned 21. I was about to go to Biloxi MGM Grand. My dad sold my Monte Carlo. Had a 78 Monte Carlo. It was white, straight from the Shalimar, Panama City, dude. About to hit up MGM Grand to play poker. I didn't even want to play poker in real life, though. I didn't want that. So my dad, before we go, we hit the strip club in Panama City, Florida, right? Before we go to MGM Grand, right? And I just turned 21, right? Kind of like a day before 20, I was like 20 almost. Yeah. Actually, that day, I don't know, I'm about 20 or so. So anyway, this is what happened though, right? This is what happened. I think it was a Friday or so. Anyway, the stripper was stripping, and my dad was insinuating like, oh, this stripper, you know, saying, trying to insinuate you sleep with my son and such. I didn't want to sleep. I don't have no relations with her. She was stripping and such. And the owner of the strip club got in a fight with my dad, an argument fight, right? My dad's like, you know, I hear from my son, man, you know, get a beer. You know, not many people was in the strip club at the time. And the owner calls the police people to straighten out this argument and such, you know. And they take my dad out in the back of the it was turning nighttime at the time. It was about to turn night. It was kind of like 8 o'clock in the night. It was already 2 hours deep in the night, you know. And the cops show up, they arrest him, and I thought nothing of it. I got my dad's truck there. My dad's Air Force buddy picked me up in my dad's truck, right? I had to watch the truck, so I'm there all alone in the middle of Panama City. And my dad's friend from the VFW dropped me off at my trailer, my dad's truck, leave the truck there, leave the keys, wherever my dad told him to leave the keys at. And he went on with his life. Went on with his house. Anyway, that's a Friday, so Saturday rolls around, right? And I hear this knock at the trailer, and I was been up all night, worried. My mom was in Guam at the time. That's what it was. My mom's at Guam at the time. And he comes in with a black guy and a busted lip and a broken face, right? Talk about we're gonna own Panama City, Florida. We're gonna sue the whole state. We're gonna own the whole Panama City, Florida, right? I'm like, what happened to you? You went to jail. Yeah, but those police officers took me in the elevator. They put me behind where the cameras, the angles don't jive up right, and they beat him up with sticks and shit, right? So these police people beat my dad up. That's why I don't trust police people. I really don't. That's what happened. That's what happened to him, man. with Peter, for a few silver, a bag of silver though, thorns snatched in his skull, So, that was that, and yeah, so we go to MGM Grand shortly after that. Now I officially turned 21, so I hop in the casino, and that's another story in its own right. But I wanted to like say that, that's what I wanted to say. So, and my dad goes to Arizona. My grandma dies. I'm in St. Louis at the time, living it up with my mom and her husband. He worked for the airport. He's an officer though, and I'm talking to my dad in Arizona. And I'm telling them, like, you're an first responder operator, like a 911 operator, dispatch person. And I used to joke with him, though. This is for, like, 1998, 1999. I said, do y'all ever get busy on September 11th? This is for a joke, because he messes with me, I mess with him, Hey, he goes, yes, son, we get really busy on that day, 9/11, 1999 or 98, And I'm on the internet though, learning the Wall Street thing, trying to make some money, make a name for myself, make some money, not too ambitious. So I hook up with these people on the internet. We had Yahoo Chat and the microphone with the chat room, and I befriended this kid from Ecuador, South American country, right? His dad is the president at the time, or the king, or somebody important in Ecuador. So me and him hanging out. We go to Yahoo Chat rooms and such. Talk our talk, make people on the chat room, heard. And next thing you know, my dad goes to Ecuador to have his second dip in, he's a contractor or something, private contractor with the military in Ecuador. And he got a new wife, a new life, and I got a half sister, right? Word, so I'm feeling real great. So I'm in St. Louis living it up before my condition, before my accidents, right? So, I go to Gino's Italian Grill. I go to like the city and such, right? And then after that, I moved to Nashville after 9/11, 2001. I get pulled over by police and gang unit, right? My mom and her husband, right? And I thought that was strange. I'm not no gang, man. It's some kind of thing, Something, because I'm from East St. Louis, though, and they'd seen the license plate, and during that time, the Pfizer courts and all them powers that be, in Congress and C-SPAN and all that good stuff, though, So anyway, that was it, That's all I want to put off my chest. I don't want to take everybody's time. That's a true story, but I can like really elaborate on what happened with me and everything. I was into Wall Street at the time, and then I took my money out, right? I'm not that greedy, Not Genghis Kong in the financial markets, though. That's how I look at it. You want to be bad, be the Genghis Kong in the Wall Street markets, dog. That's for real. Hit him where it hurts, right? So I got me like a keyboard. At the time, I got a keyboard with people that make music and such, all kind for therapy, right? Because I'm retired from Florida, though. That's all I have to say, on that particular topic. Well, I'm gonna call it a night, day, whatever. It's about noon. I want to roll up that window, but it's kind of chilly in Nashville. So peace out, folks. Kind of thirsty. I'm gonna play some SoundCloud music and dance, whatever. Get my groove on. Jam Pony, not Fort Lauderdale music. Oh, you ever heard that? That's dope. That's real talk. I'm from the Gulf Coast. Word. All right, peace, folks. Out. Stretch out. Automatic clip. Make your blood.